All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, in all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson. I have alone the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video, yeah, because the righteous will be ruling in the future. All right. And Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. I have this article here from the Jerusalem Post, and it says 10 reasons why the earth's future is better than you think. All right, and that's why through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai I titled it that, because the righteous will be ruling. All right, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and his people, which is people are who? The nation of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, started with the elect. All right, so again, it says 10 reasons why the earth's future is better than you think. All right, because the wicked to be put out of power. All right, because right now, under the reign of the wicked, all right, the future of the earth, the future of the earth looks dark, it looks bad. All right, and that's why the Lord is going to set, like the scriptures say, the Lord is going to set in due time. The scriptures speak about in due time, the Lord is going to set up somebody that's profitable, a nation that's profitable, a person that's profitable, and that person ultimately is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, because under this devil, this being destroyed. All right, the earth is polluted. Matter of fact, let's start with that. And the people are being destroyed here. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 1. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scatter abroad the inhabitants thereof. Verse 2. And it should be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with the master, as with the maid, so with the mistress. I just keep reading. As with the buyer, so with the seller, as the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. Verse 3. The land should be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for the Lord has spoken his word. And that's ultimately what's going to happen to America. It's going to be utterly emptied. All right, because the word earth means land. So, one meaning for the earth is land, and the whole land of America is going to be spoiled, taken, destroyed. All right, verse 4. Here's the point: the earth mourneth and fadeth away. Right, the earth is in mourning. All right, the earth is in a giant state of sorrow under the reign of the white man. All right, fadeth away, and the world languish and fadeth away. The hidden people of the earth do languish. Verse 5. The earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the law, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Right, and like the Lord said, the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the law. Now, when you read some of this article, let's go back to it. Spirit 144, 1144. But yeah, when you read, let's go ahead and go down. The reason why they think that the earth will be a better place in the future, and it will be for the nation of Israel. All right, not for the other nations. All right, but the other nations will be treated way more fairly in our kingdom than they are in Esau's kingdom. All right, in Esau's world. All right, so let's read the first one. It says extreme poverty is declining. All right, which right now is not. Poverty is at an all-time high. All right, what is 80% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and not just here in America, all throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, there's extreme poverty. All right, everybody's suffering under the reign of this so-called white man. All right, but that's going to be done away with soon, especially for the nation of Israel. All right, there'll be no more poverty when it comes down to the nation when it comes down to the nation of Israel. Let's get another scripture real quick, because the Shalakia, because we'll be blessed, so it'll be no more poverty when it comes to the nation of Israel. This is Deuteronomy 28, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1, that it should come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, which we will do in the kingdom, to observe and do all his commandments, because the Lord's going to make us perfect, which I command thee this day. The Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Right, so we'll be above all nations. All right, especially the so-called white man. All nations would be above the so-called white man, but yeah, we'll be above this devil. Right now we're the tail, and he's the head. But he's about to be the tail, and we're about to be the head. All right, verse 2. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, which we will do in the kingdom. Verse 3. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of the ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Right, so we'll be blessed in every which way. Our crops will be blessed. The womb will be, everything will be blessed in the kingdom of heaven. All right, for the nation of Israel. You know, poverty for the nation of Israel will be a thing of the past. Jumping down to verse 11, and the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods. Right, so no more poverty, no more how we gonna eat, how we gonna do this, how we gonna pay the bill, all the paying bills, all that shit will be a thing of the past, man. All right. So the Lord said, the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, the fruit of the body and fruit of the cattle and the fruit of the ground. Right, plenty to eat. All right, kids will be blessed. In the land which the Lord sweareth unto the fathers that give thee. Right, which is where the Jerusalem, or Jerusalem. Verse 12, the Lord shall open unto thee his good treasures of heaven, to give the rain unto the land in his season, and bless all the works of thy hands. Right, bless all the work of thy hands. Whatever we put our hands to, set our hearts to, it'll be blessed. All right, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. Right, and right now we're borrowers. All right, and the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt be not be beneath. If that thou hearken unto the commandments of the Lord thy power, and command thee this day to observe and to do them. Right, so we'll be super blessed. So when it comes to the nation of Israel, extreme poverty or poverty is going to be a thing of the past. There'll be no such thing as poverty when it comes to the nation of Israel anymore. And like we just read uh Isaiah the 24th chapter, it spoke about how Esau is basically the rulers of the earth right now, which are the Edomites. All right, um, have transgressed the law and broken the everlasting covenant. Because there would be no poverty if Esau followed the laws. All right, if the world was truly governed off of the Bible, there'd be no poverty. All right, in the earth. But let's read 2. What do we hit already? 2. Hunger is diminished. Which again, I'm just speaking about the nation of Israel. I'm not talking about all the other nations. All right, so it says hunger diminished. How we pretty much just read that in Deuteronomy. How we're going to be blessed. The fruit of the ground to be blessed. We'll have plenty to eat. Plenty. Life expansion is risen. Right, life expansion is risen. And what is that? Let's go to. Oh, I did that. Slocky. Yeah. All right. Let's go to Ezekiel 36. Ezekiel 36. This is Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 24. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all countries, and will bring you into the land, into your own land, which is the land of Israel. Verse 25. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and you should be clean from all your filthiness, and from all your idols will I cleanse you. And a new heart, which is a new mind, a new also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. Verse 27, and I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. Right. So like you're right. So basically the Lord's going to program us to keep his laws perfectly. All right. So the scriptures say uh the wages of sin is death. All right. The reason why we get put to death is because we commit iniquity, we commit sins. But if the Lord makes us perfect, all right, we won't sin anymore. All right, we won't commit iniquity anymore. So it'll be no reason for the Lord to destroy us. All right. So like 1 second, please, Salah.